Hello there, I'm John Siddique. It's wonderful to be here with you in this form. And I wanted to share with you a little 5-minute anapatasati practice. Anapatasati is the original word for what we've come to call the mindfulness of breathing practice. And it kind of means sort of connecting to the truth of yourself through resting on the breath. So I love using the proper words for things. I'm just that kind of guy. And because it kind of connects us into like the lineage and the kind of, the thousands and the millions of people through the centuries and millennia who have been on this path of sort of self-discovery and wanting to understand who they are. So let me invite you to allow yourself to be comfortable and take an upright, seated position. Now, as you do this, and we've said the word meditation, or I'm just saying the word meditation, you've probably, or I'm guessing at least, that you've probably tried to move into a state of mind already about what you're going to do. So rather than that, because I want this to be experiential for you rather than trying to fit into an idea, I would just invite you, if you can allow yourself a little bit more, just to be here and to drop your idea of what meditation or mindfulness or anapatasati is. And just allow yourself to be here. And you might feel a tension in your mind as you do that, but notice that there's part of you that is aware of those tensions and things. So we're not using any force with ourselves. And just feeling into the wholeness of your body as you sit. And as you sit, you can close your eyes if you want to. Allow yourself to disengage from your phone and ideas of what you're meant to be doing next and things like that. Not pushing them away, but just gently disengaging. Perhaps even connecting with your heart a little bit about why you're here, why you are doing this practice right now. And not manufacturing something, but just connecting to a little bit of love inside yourself, a little bit of openness. And I want to invite you just to allow your awareness to notice your out breath. So not taking extra breath, but just becoming aware that you are breathing with a little more attention on the out breath. And I always feel that the out breath very much connects to resting into the body. And so as you allow yourself to notice that you're being breathed and you're noticing the out breath, that you just feel your feet against the floor with your awareness, that you feel yourself sitting in the seat, that you can feel your hands resting on your legs, that you're gently aware of your uprightness, but you're not forcing yourself, that your face is soft. And now I'd invite you to allow your awareness to move, to be slightly more aware of the in-breath. So it's not the mind tracking the breath, it's your kind of felt sense inside, your inner awareness. Notice how even with this, in these few short moments, perhaps you are feeling a sense of sort of stilling and clarifying, and a sense of yourself pervading you in that more original way. And I always feel that the in-breath is very much for the mind. So I want to invite you, instead of trying to kind of choose a good thought over a bad thought or make your thoughts go quiet or anything like that, just to be aware of the field of your mind in its totality. Notice how you can do that by relaxing and allowing your awareness, the in-breath coming and going. Where are you noticing that? In the abdomen, at the nose, along the whole breathing track, the body moving with the pulsation of life, your senses operating. You're not trying to move away and out of this moment. You're just being here. We're not seeking any intensity. And just noticing the part of you that notices that field of your mind. The mind loves it when we do this, because we're returning back to a bit more of our original consciousness. So we're meeting things from a more intuitive, creative, and open place within ourselves. Einstein actually talks about this. He says that we can't meet problems at the level that they're being created. We have to come to a deeper place before we can actually meet them. So this allows us to be able to respond from our wisdom rather than react from secondhand stuff or things that we know already, trying to look for answers. And then noticing both the in-breath and the out-breath together. And just settling around that. And in the same way, you feel the emotional field. And allow your awareness just to be aware of your emotions without trying to change them. And then just allowing even that to quieten. Notice that you're settling more back into your self, that your heart perhaps has opened a little bit more. This feeling of dignity and clarity of who you are. And just letting go of attention of the breath and resting for a few seconds in that stillness. Beautiful. And what I will say to close is notice that we haven't gone away anywhere, that perhaps even in these, I know it's a little bit more than 5 minutes, in these few short moments, you've just arrived a little bit more in the here and now. And so rather than snapping out of this and just leaping back into what we know already and who we think we are already, perhaps I can invite you just to not try to hang on to this, but just to allow yourself to continue from here, but in your daily way, in the things that you're doing now, the meeting that you're about to have, or the talk you're about to listen to, or the conversation you're about to have, or the time that you're about to spend. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Lots of love.